Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Robert Khakham Show. What a week it's been. What a fucking week it has been. It is winter, officially winter. There was snowfall. The snow fell on the ground. I'm still in shock that it's fucking winter. The government killed a bunch of ostriches. Did you hear about this, Tyler?
No.
Okay,
no.
You haven't heard about this?
I wasn't ready for that. No.
Okay, well, the Canadian government murdered 300 ostriches and kept the people of those ostriches outside on the farm while they committed a mass massacre.
Why did they kill the ostriches? Obvious question.
Because apparently some ostriches had bird flu, avian bird flu. And then those ostriches were taken care of. But according to the government standard, are we recording? This is on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, according to the government standard.
Do you want to restart the whole thing? What the fuck was that?
No. I saw you do something on the Zoom, and I was like,
dude, I'm turning my volume.
Okay,
up.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
You're always fucking in my business.
Back to the
here,
passionate
dude.
rant, man. My bad. No, you're doing a great job, Tyler. I really appreciate. I really appreciate you.
My
man.
fucking set. This is my area.
The government killed these ostriches.
The government killed ostriches.
And according to the government, it was to stop the spread of avian bird flu. Because apparently one or two of them got it. So now, according to the government, that means all the ostriches have it. So they went to this ostrich farm in BC, and they rounded up a bunch of ostriches, and they shot them in the head. Mass murder. A bunch of ostriches, while the poor owners were outside of this ostrich farm with nothing, locked out of their own farm, not being able to do anything. And apparently there was just gunshots ringing out through the night. Just gunshot after gunshot after gunshot. The owner was like, they're massacring my babies. She's out there. She can't do nothing about it. What is this country coming to, Tyler? And listen, this isn't a political podcast, obviously, but this is a what makes me upset podcast. And I try not to get involved in politics, but these poor fucking ostriches, bro.
Bob,
think of an ostrich.
Bob, listen,
think of a fucking ostrich.
I'm not gonna think of an ostrich before.
And now think about that poor ostrich getting shot in the head.
Let me just quickly go into this. This is the first I've ever heard you speak of ostriches.
Sure.
So this is interesting. I feel like this isn't about ostriches.
This is not about ostriches.
This is about something else.
I'll tell you what this is about.
What does this remind you of, really, is what I'm trying to get after. Because that's what this seems like. It kind of like the ostrich itself being shot struck a chord with you. But you don't give a shit about ostriches.
I'll tell you what it's about.
Did we even look into, is there too many ostriches right now? Is that why they're killing? It's the bird flu thing, right?
According to the government, the official statement is to stop the spread of bird flu.
So does that mean they have to kill all birds, or ostrich is just like a main carrier of this?
Apparently, I don't know the full story, but apparently one or two ostriches on this farm possibly had the bird flu. And then they were taken care of somehow. I don't know. Maybe they were the ones killed. But according to the government, it was all of these ostriches are infected. And they went in and they shot every single fucking ostrich in the head.
Bob,
and these ostriches are dead, Tyler. These ostriches died. They died for our sins.
What is this activism you have now? Let me just get this straight. You would rather them be like, hey, let's just figure this bird flu. Let's see what happens. Than you're like, hey, listen, your ostriches, they got bird flu. We got to fucking kill them so we don't have bird flu running through our society.
What do you mean? I didn't decide that. The government decided that.
I'm saying I'm on the board with the government on this side. Where I'm like, hey, listen, if one bird's got bird flu and you think the rest of the flock has them, let's get rid of the rest of the flock. We don't need an ostrich farm. And what do we need an ostrich farm? Are you ever hankering for ostrich?
Tyler, I'm going to say some things here. Okay? And you're going to fucking listen.
This is so funny.
And you're going to fucking listen to me, okay?
All right, yeah, no, go. Sorry. This is hilarious. All right, go ahead.
This isn't about the ostriches.
Clearly.
What this is about government overreach. That's what this is. When the government can come in and decide my ostriches are poison and I don't have any say in it, and they could just come in and shoot my ostriches in the head for no reason, That's when we've crossed over a line into straight up communism. That's what we're in right now, okay? Straight up communism. This is what the ostriches are, just a symbol now of government overreach. The revolution will have a flag with a head of an ostrich on it, okay? That's what's going to happen here, Tyler. The government has come in now, and if they can kill 300 ostriches in one day, what stops them from coming in and killing my cat? What happens then? What happens from when they decide now that there's dog flu around, and now
I don't know if there's like a dog flu like bird flu.
What happens when they decide dog flu is a thing and they come in and they can just start murdering my dog? That's the point here. It's not about the ostrich. Is just a funny animal to get killed because of this. But then what this symbolizes is government overreach. Okay, that's what the overarching why people are up in flames about this, okay, is the ostriches. It's not about the ostriches getting murdered. If it was just a crazy guy who went in and murdered ostriches, it was the government came in and said, hey, we legally are now entitled to murder your ostriches, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to kill your ostriches. You know why? And did those ostriches all have fucking bird flu? Probably not, but did some of them? But it was just murder by association by the government to kill my fucking ostriches. What a bunch of pieces of shit. Yeah, you're looking it up. Yeah.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
You understand me now?
I understand, okay, so here's a couple questions I have about
Sure.
this. I understand you're saying it's the government overreach. What is the hidden agenda with the government on this? Not just being like, it's just upfront, like, hey, listen, we can't be having bird flu go around. If you guys aren't going to take care of these ostriches, we are.
Right.
What do you think the underlying thing here is? It's like first ostriches, then what? You don't think maybe it just ends at like, hey, listen, we just can't have bird flu running around?
You give them an inch and they take a mile, okay?
So your stance is that we allow, like, let's look at what bird flu could do to humanity.
I like this. I like you playing devil's advocate here.
Well, no, because I just listen.
Are you looking for a job with the government? Is that what's happening?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
I'm not at all. I'm not.
You should.
I'm not saying that government overreach is good. I'm just saying I think this might not have been a situation of government overreach. This could have been a situation of, like maybe these farmers were being stubborn. Did you look into that?
Yeah, these farmers definitely seem like the stubborn type of farmers.
Yeah, they were like, no,
sure.
I'm not going to kill my ostrich. That's Susan over there. It's like they have an emotional attachment.
Yeah.
But like, the rest of us are just like, hey, listen, like get your fucking diseased birds out of here. Get your weird ass looking birds out of here with their stupid like flu.
Well, apparently they raise these ostriches from babies, and it's like, dude, how can your government just come in and literally kill their babies? I don't understand. That's the underlying issue here. It's not the ostriches getting murdered. It's these ostriches. It's what it symbolizes, which is government overreach, government coming in and saying your ostriches are sick, even though there was nothing confirmed that all 300 of these ostriches were sick. And now the government comes in and pops them all in the head. I almost cried, Tyler. I was laying in bed with my girl. She was yapping about something. I don't even remember what. And I'm just reading the story about these ostriches getting murdered. And she's all like, vagina, period, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, these ostriches got murdered, lady. Do you not care about the ostriches? I get it. Your vagina.
Okay, let's quickly
But the ostriches, they're murdered.
That's quickly.
They're dead.
Is this a mom and pop's farm or is this like a mass marketed sort
This
of
is like
situation?
a family farm.
It's a family
They
farm.
went into a family farm.
Do you have an article somewhere you can show me where you got this from?
You're any one of those you're looking at right now.
Like we're gonna go to what?
It's the same story on all of them.
The global news here.
Sure, go on global news.
Yeah.
BC
We're not gonna
animal.
watch the video.
I don't think they have a video of mass execution of these.
An animal sanctuary in BC's interior says it is facing a heartbreaking experience after discovering a positive case of H5N1, also known as avian flu. Doesn't sound good so far.
No.
The animals in our care are at the center of everything we do, and the emotional weight of this moment is immense. Okay, these are ostrich lovers. So right away, not a person I really care to like hang out with. So that's a strike against them. So far,
Sure.
Strike against the ostrich farmer. They're kind of weirdos. All right.
Okay.
The sanctuary, which just in my opinion, I wouldn't want to hang out with the ostrich farmer.
Nobody wants to hang out with regular farmers, let alone ostrich farmers.
No, regular farmers are fine. all
I
right?
went to
Ostrich
farming
farmers are a
school.
niche.
I have a diploma from farming school. Okay,
You're a gardener. You're not a farmer.
I'm a farmer that happens to live in the city, and that brings me down to gardening. Okay, what is farming? It's just gardening on a bigger scale. That's all that is. Okay, and let me tell you, I think this is an old article. I don't think this is saying.
It's okay. It's kind of outlining what you're saying. It's saying all the birds were showing like symptoms of this avian flu. All right, now let's just see what avian flu on people.
I don't even think it spreads from people to
on humans.
From birds to people, does it?
Severity of illness associated with bird flu has ranged from mild to severe, including death. The reported signs and symptoms of bird flu in humans has varied. Eye redness has been a permanent. Okay, so how do we get it?
Eye redness.
Avian.
These motherfuckers came in and shot 300 birds just so I wouldn't get pink eye. Thank you, government.
It is rare in humans.
It is rare in humans.
It is rare in humans.
Spread is possible through close contact with infected birds, especially poultry. Yeah. So listen.
But yeah, like it's like they're selling the stuff that has the flu in it, though. So they're just killing off this flock, it seems like. To be like, hey, listen, like, I know you guys want to do this and whatever. We can't be having these eggs go out into production because they have the avian flu inside.
But then again, dude, to come in like a fucking Nazi.
I understand that.
To come in like a fucking Nazi into my farm with my baby ostriches that I raised from little eggs, and you come in like fucking Nazis and you lock me out of my own farm and you shoot these birds. All I can hear is the gunshots and the little squeal of the ostrich as it goes. I don't know what sound an ostrich makes. The little squeal of the ostrich as it goes down.
Yeah.
Right? This is one step closer to tyranny. And I'm not for it, okay? I'm not for it. These ostriches were fucking murdered. They were killed, Tyler. The ostriches were gone. They were beautiful fucking creatures, as Tony Soprano would say. Beautiful, innocent creatures. What did those ostriches ever do to anybody? Nothing. They did nothing to nobody, and they got fucking assassinated not by some crazy person, but by the government. They came in and shot these birds in the head. I wonder who the fuck this government worker is who did this job, who went to work that morning and went
just punching in, punching out.
Another day on the job. And then they wondered why the fucking Holocaust happened.
Nobody wonders why the Holocaust happened.
And then
it's documented.
Well, anyways, but my point is, this was our ostrich Holocaust, and this struck an emotional nerve with me. Okay, because
I think you're losing Jews on this one now too. When you're compared this to the Holocaust, people are like, "Now you're going crazy."
I am an animal lover. Okay, I am an animal lover.
You like animal? You don't. You like cats and ostriches. That's pretty much the only animals I know. You like cats because they're emotionally distant and like toxic relationships, which says a lot about you. And then, like, I'm not going to say what it says about you. I don't know exactly.
Say what it says.
I'm saying it's a single red flag that seems like maybe you're a closed off person and you like that like kind of chase.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love that. That's scary. And then now you like ostriches. I've never had an emotional interaction with an ostrich.
It could have been.
Have you ever even seen an ostrich up close? Have you ever touched one?
No.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
Really.
They're full of flu, dude. You don't want to.
Apparently, these ones were all full of avian flu.
Now,
apparently.
I will give you this. It says that obviously cooking it to the right internal temperatures kills off the bird flu. So there really wasn't a risk of spreading the bird flu if people aren't retarded and cook their eggs correctly.
Right, correct.
So you have a point there, absolutely.
But
I still think it's weird that you care so much about these ostriches.
I really care about. It's not it could have been any animal. They could have killed 300 fucking possums for all I give a shit.
The government overreach.
They could have killed 300 raccoons on a raccoon farm. It's not about the type of the animal now. The ostrich has now become a symbol of the revolution. Okay. Which is government overreach, okay? And that's what this is. It's the ostrich is now the symbol of why we need to stand up against the whatever they're called. They're called this Canadian Health and Food Inspection Agency or whatever. We need a Canadian ostrich saga that captivated RFK Jr. ends. You see what I mean? Or you got RFK Jr. in on this, and he's the most sane person possible. RFK Jr. is the best guy ever. Look at this cat. He's so cute.
So you think this is more than just, taking care of some sick ostriches?
I mean, look, man. At the end of the day, it's literally like, you know what it is? It's like anything that would make the people happy. These guys go, fuck it, nah, fuck that. Let's just lose all common sense. Yeah, right there. A conflict over the fate of hundreds of ostriches at a remote farm in British Columbia came to a head today after the country's top court declined to hear an appeal to save the flock. Yeah, the agency has been trying to euthanize the flock since avian flu was detected on the farm last winter. Oh, yeah, here. Farm says life mission. Wait, go down. I like this one. The farm says their life's mission will be to fight the CFIA, which is the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. That's what they are. So the CFIA apparently now has guns and walks into farms and murders people's animals. You believe that? You believe that shit? They killed the fucking ostriches, Tyler. How many times do I got to say? They murdered the fucking ostriches, bro. They killed them. How could they have done that? How could they do that? How's that even a thing? You could just walk onto someone's property and murder. This is the Canadian version of Waco. This is you know the story of Waco?
No.
You know Waco? Basically this guy Waco, David Koresh, he started a cult essentially, and the government said you can't have this cult, and then they stormed his compound and murdered him, murdered his crew, you know?
Yeah.
This is our version of that.
This feels like a distraction. This feels like it's like, hey, listen, like unemployment rate, like saying like it's gone up, and it's like, where are people getting employed? It means it's probably just because a bunch of guys are getting shitty jobs, and like, you know, poverty is still consistent. Like it's still like.
Oh, you're saying this is a psyop?
I think this is a psyop. I think it's like, hey, look at all the ostriches they killed. It's like, yeah, but look at all the homeless people that still live in Toronto. Look at the shitty amount of jobs.
Be angry.
Look at like,
these ostriches getting murdered.
Like, dude, I'm not going to take my eyes off the prize. Like, where is the Epstein list? I don't care about the fucking ostriches.
You're not wrong.
This is a psyop.
You're not wrong, man. But again, we live in Canada, and this is what's happening in our fucking goddamn fucking country. I try not to be political, and I try not to do this shit.
Like, I'm not even talking. But it's the Epstein list is just kind of like a hot button topic or whatever. But I'm saying like there's big issues in Canada as far as like unemployment rate and job and like just like jobs that are available in general. Like what are they paying? Like homelessness, all of this stuff. And it's like, yeah, but look at the ostriches in the news. It's like, who gives a fuck about the ostriches? Dude? Yeah,
the ostriches are dead, bro.
You know what? This is one that just got publicized, man. I bet you this is happening all. I guess when you told me this story, I'm not surprised. I'm like, oh yeah, like they went and killed some animals that were sick.
Tyler.
Do you think this is like?
Imagine the government came into your home and said, hey, you see this cat over here? Yeah, he's infected with what? Cat flu. Can I do anything about it? Nah. Gone.
Yeah, that's the normal thing. You put an animal down.
Gone. Yeah, but it's up to me.
There's an argument to be made that these farmers were not they weren't taking care of these animals.
It's up to me to decide to put my fucking animal down, not the government's. It's not the government's decision.
I am interested to know more of the story of like where like
it's not the government's decision to come in and decide when my animal needs to die.
It feels like it almost feels like it. Like I understand what you're saying too. It would make sense if this was like a government funded farm or something, and they're like, "Hey, listen, like we're giving you this money." It does seem like a bit of an overreach.
Sure.
It's not something I'm that nervous. Like I'm never gonna own ostriches.
Fair.
Are you?
Maybe when shit really hits the fan. Like not now, because apparently the government's got a bounty out for every ostrich out there.
If your cat got rabies,
right,
and you're like, no, I'm gonna take care of this, I might call the cops and be like, hey, listen, my buddy's got a rabid cat. Please go over and shoot it in the head.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. You'd
for the
snitch.
Better of humanity.
You would snitch
for
on me.
the better of humanity.
You wouldn't let me fucking take care of my rabid cat.
You would be out of your mind if you're like, I'm keeping this rabid cat. Like, put it down.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know, it just goes back. It's the part of these helpless, poor animals. They got murdered and they just got assassinated. The ostriches are dead. They're gone. R.I.P. the ostriches. You know, listen, the Robert Khakham Show officially stands with this farm. I don't know what the farm name is. The BC farm. What's the farm? What's the name of the farm?
I gotta see what the farm's called.
The
Ostrich Farm BC name.
We officially stand with. I want to make it known here that the Robert Khakham Show officially stands with
Universal Ostrich Farms Incorporated. Now let's look into that a little bit.
The Robert Khakham Show officially stands with Universal Ostrich Farms Incorporated. The farm is located in Edgewood, BC. We stand with you. If you would like to sponsor the show, please go ahead.
Look at how stupid this thing looks.
If you would like to give us money,
I want to shoot this thing in the head myself. Look at how dumb this thing looks.
if you would like to give us money, look, go up. What does it say there? Right there. May 13, 20, the court ruled in favor to destroy our beloved ostriches and rejecting our plea to save them. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. The ostriches are gone. They're dead. They're fucking dead, bro. I don't know what to do about it, man. I just don't know, man. I'm not doing great, all right? I'm at home all day.
You're telling me we're going to donate to these people? They got $300,000 in legal fee donations, and then we're going to donate them more to what?
Who said donate? I'm saying if these guys want to sponsor us, they can buy.
If they want to sponsor
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they want to take $300K of that legal fees and give it to the Robert Khakham show because we stand with them, please, I would love it, okay? We stand with the farmers. If you guys stand with us by giving us sponsor money, please, we would love it. We'll come to Edgewood, BC, maybe even shoot a pod right on the gravesite of these ostriches. We don't mind. We don't care. We can do a little bit of podcast, smoke a couple joints, do the podcast with these dead bodies on the farm. We don't mind. You know, we're a very inclusive show.
That would be a fun pod to just have a bunch of dead ostriches laying around when we just talk about it.
Yeah. Well, no, we won't even bring it up.
That's got to generate some views, dude.
We'll just talk about like my girlfriend or something while these dead ostriches are around us. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know.
Who is the main
What are you searching now?
donor
Main donor of what?
of Ostrich Farm, BC?
The main donor.
Where's the money coming from?
The main donor.
Farms in British Columbia was the U.S. billionaire and businessman John. I don't know how to say that guy's name.
John Calsameda?
Sure.
Italian guy.
Catsamidius.
Catsamidia, a Republican donor and CEO of the battles against the Canadian Food Inspection order to flock. Yeah. So, okay. So, all right. So this farm was donated. They got money from a billionaire Republican.
So what it's saying, what I believe is saying, what I'm reading this as is this guy is the one that founded this and funds it, and then he's the one that ordered them to kill it. Ordered them to kill the coal or to cull the herd is what they call it.
No. He's donating for their legal battle. Against
fund the farm's legal battles against. Yes.
Exactly, right. And it's got to be Republican, obviously. Yeah. This goes for the same shit I'm saying. Government overreach and all this bullshit that's happening. And it's like, bro, that's what I mean. What's next? Listen to this, okay? Well, let me tell you something that happened to me last week, and it can tie into this situation that happened, all right? I go to my girlfriend's place, okay? And she walks into her room. We get to her place. We chill out. I sit down on her couch. She walks into her room. I hear her go, "Oh my god! Oh 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 my god!" And I'm thinking there's a fucking dead body in the room or something. Like what the fuck? She goes, "There's a mouse in my room. There's a mouse in my room."
Mm-hmm.
I look in her room. The mouse is maybe like an inch, like this big, like an inch, tiny little mouse. Frozen in the same spot because I guess she turned on the lights and he froze. This mouse is frozen in the same spot. And she's freaking out. Oh my god, there's a mouse. Oh my god, there's a mouse. Oh my god, there's a mouse. She's like, what do we do? We got to get rid of it. And in this situation, I'm like, fuck, I got to be a man. Shit. Fucking hell. She goes, what do we do? I'm like, do you have a gun? And she's like, no, I don't. I genuinely was like, do you have a gun? And she's like, I don't have a gun. I'm like, you don't have a gun. Why? She's like, I just don't. Well, like not even a pellet gun, like a 22. Like no. I'm like, well, then one of us has to get close to it now because my solution was if she had a gun, we could just shoot it from like a distance. A little bit of blood might go somewhere, but it got die. We don't have to get close to this mouse. Yeah. She's like, no, we don't have a mouse. It's like she's freaking out. What do we do? I'm like, okay, all right, fuck. I guess we gotta like get it out of your room somehow. So she hands me a baking tray.
Ugh.
A baking tray. She goes, okay, we gotta put this baking tray over the mouse. We gotta put it over the mouse, and then we'll put something under it, and then I don't know what we'll do. We'll take it outside, right? Now in this situation, I had to decide between saving this mouse's life or never getting my dick sucked ever again because I didn't want to go near the fucking thing.
You weren't allowed to kill the mouse though. You had to like save it humanely
Well, how would you even kill it without a gun? With a knife? Like just stab it?
with your foot. Just step on. It's an inch long.
Oh, that's true. We could have done that. Yeah.
But like, I mean, like, I'm not saying that's easy. I would find it hard to just like stomp a mouse.
That's what I mean.
That would take a lot out of me. But if it's for head, I'd probably stomp that mouse, dude.
That's my point.
I would kill a bunch of ostriches to get head, dude. I don't know. Like,
My point is, she was ready to put that baking tray over the mouse herself, but she didn't want to. And I clearly be like, fuck, I got to be the man in this situation. I got to fucking take care of this little mouse here. Sorry, little buddy. If it comes between saving, this is the worst game of Would You Rather I've ever played. Would you rather save this little mouse's life or never get your dick sucked again? I'm like, sorry, buddy. You got to go.
You got to go.
You're out.
Yeah.
You're done, bro.
Of course.
It's over for you,
it's
right?
An obvious decision.
But my other point was like, my girl had the baking tray in her hand, ready to go. And part of me was like, I was like, you know what? Just go do it. You go do it. You go do it. Then I'm like, how can I tell my girl to go get rid of this mouse on her own? And then now be like, all right, you ready to go have sex now? You ready to find me attractive again?
Yeah, you can't do it.
I can't do
it's
it.
Not possible.
You can't do it.
Not possible.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, give me the fucking thing. She gives me the mouse, the tray, gives me the baking tray. And the whole time we're watching Sunday Night Football, and I got money on the fucking Chargers.
Yeah.
So, and then as I'm about to go like get this mouse, I just hear some crazy shit happening on the TV. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm looking. She's like, can you go kill this mouse before he runs away? The whole time this happening, this little mouse is stuck in the same spot. He's not moving. This guy is terrified for his fucking life. He's like, what are these people going to do with me? I hope he fucking ran away so that I could at least, not have to do this right now.
But yeah, no, he's gone. Don't worry about it.
And a little part of me was like a bit scared. I was like, oh no, this mouse, bro, he's going to fucking attack me. He's going to give me rabies. These guys have diseases. Fuck. I was a little scared. I'm not afraid to admit that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fucking do this. I don't want to go throw a baking tray over a mouse. So I finally, I breathe out. We go, fuck it. If we die, we die. I go in, take this baking tray. I like start leaning over this mouse. I see its little eyeball looking at me. Like, what are you going to do to me? Please, please, mercy, sir. Mercy. I put it over him. As I put the tray over him, I just hear a little squeak. I'm like, fuck. Poor guy. She didn't have like a wooden board or anything to slide under it.
So you just kind of have it there.
I just kind of have it there while she's running around looking for something to slide under this
a
fucking
bit of a
thing.
stalemate with this mouse.
Here's what she finds. She finds a vinyl.
That's not bad actually. That's
vinyl
like nice
cover.
And thin. Yeah, that's good.
A cover, like a vinyl cover.
Yeah.
With the vinyl inside of it.
That's not good.
And I'm like, and the vinyl was a $2 vinyl that she found at the vinyl store. And the vinyl was Trinidad and Tobago greatest hits or some shit.
Cool.
Exactly what you think it is. Four black guys playing the xylophone on a beach.
Exactly what I was picturing.
Exactly what you think the music was is exactly what it was. I'm like, are you sure? You can take the vinyl out. I'll just use the cover. She's like, no, just use the whole thing.
No,
use the whole thing.
Stability.
She goes, it cost me $2. It's fine. I don't give a shit about these blacks. Get them the fuck out of here. I don't care. I'll buy another vinyl. The xylophone blacks playing something else in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm like, okay. So I slide it under him, and as I slide, I just hear like this little squeak. I'm like, fuck, poor guy. And I slide it under him, and I put the tray, I lift him up, and all I see is his little tail just pop out from the tray.
Yeah.
His little tail. I'm like, okay, go. We got him. Open the side door. She opens the side door in her place, and I go, and she goes, all right, open it and throw him out. But I was like, I didn't know what to do, so I just like threw everything. I threw the tray, the vinyl, and this was the first snowfall of the season. So there was snow coming down. I just threw everything. And as I throw it, I make this noise. I go, and I throw the tray, the vinyl, the mouse, all in one motion out. I like, fuck all of this shit. I throw it all outside. I see this poor fucking mouse crawl out. He starts crawling around in the snow, bro. And it's snowing hard. I'm like, he's going to get buried in this fucking snow.
Yeah.
The vinyl's ruined. The baking tray, I'm like, you want the baking tray back? She's like, no, it's gone. The mouse had fucking rabies on it. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm like, no problem. Okay, cool. And then I see this little mouse just like clinging for life in the snow.
Yeah.
This poor fucking
It probably went back into the house somewhere.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
So then my girl calls the mouse guy, and then he said, well, if he threw it that far, it probably went back in the house. So all of that was for fucking nothing.
Yeah, not something you had to kill it.
we had to kill it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to kill it.
You had to murder
But that's
it,
my
though.
point.
Yeah.
That's my point when I'm talking about these ostriches. It's the same. It's like where's our standard here? Where's the bar of what's acceptable and what's not?
Do you know what? It feels like an inside job almost. 'Cause I see what you mean, right? I mean, personally, like I still don't care about the ostriches, but I see what you mean in the government overreach. It feels like an inside job where they're like, hey, listen, they're not going to tell you to do this. Come kill the ostriches. They're throwing up everywhere.
Right.
Feels like one of the employees was like called it in, right?
I see what you're saying.
Because I get what you mean. It does seem like a government overreach to just come and kill somebody's pets. Like that's like, I mean, they're not really pets at that point. They are like meant for like producing ostrich eggs and goods and like how to like make money off of them. I've never personally eaten ostrich. Have you?
No.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Never
tastes
had
like.
an ostrich egg either.
Never had it. No, don't know. What
Guess
that's
we're not
like.
gonna have it anytime soon. I'll
Yeah,
tell
I
you
guess
that much.
Yeah, we got bird flu going on.
That's my point. Like I'm willing to trap this
Yeah.
mouse and throw him in the snow and have him fucking like some Siberian torture.
You just don't like how easily they kill the ostrich. Maybe it should have set up like a Hunger Games thing. It's like who can kill 5 ostriches with their bare hands.
Yeah,
win
make
the
it a
prize.
game or
Yeah,
something.
I agree. We should have
At
made it
least.
a game. That's what it should have been.
Make it entertaining. Make it fun at
Put
least.
let's bet on it a little. Put on DraftKings.
Over under how many ostriches can you
5.5
shoot?
ostriches.
Can you shoot in this amount of time?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they're not going anywhere. You know, you have them in like an enclosed space. You're just popping them in the head.
I think honestly, make it like a couple miles, like radius. You know what I mean? Like just it's a big area. These ostriches they can hide.
But that's my point. It's like I'm willing to put this mouse in a fucking Trinidad and Tobago vinyl and throw him out in the snow and have him literally Siberian torture his way cold and naked back into the house. Okay. In exchange for possibly my girl still finding me attractive at the end of the day because
Sure.
I had to do all this stuff,
Yeah.
right? Now, if the situation was, hey, Robert, you got to go murder these ostriches or your girlfriend will never physically touch you again, ever. And there's 300 of them and you have to pop every single one of them. You're not allowed to wipe the blood off your shirt until it's done.
Yeah.
The blood's on your face. You're not allowed to do anything. You got to be a fucking man and you got to murder these ostriches. What are we doing in this situation, Tyler?
I'm killing all the ostriches.
You're killing all the ostriches.
for
Every
sure.
single one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
For head,
For all of it.
dude,
Sex,
I
head.
would kill all the ostriches in the world if it meant I could never. If I meant like I had to do that to get head ever again in my life.
Yeah, from the girl that you find attractive.
Yeah.
She goes, if you don't kill these 300 ostriches, she now has the ick. You know, I know girls go, I got the ick.
Yeah.
He didn't want to kill 300 ostriches for me. Ick.
It doesn't just stop there. It's like then she starts talking shit about it to her friends, and then her friends talk to their like. It's just a chain of people finding you disgusting
and
because
then
you're not willing to kill an ostrich.
And then you go to bed together, and then you try to make a move to have sex, and he goes, "Not tonight. I'm not feeling it." You're like, "Why?" He's like, I'm just not in it. But deep down, she knows it's because you didn't murder those 300 ostriches.
Exactly.
That's my point.
I couldn't live with myself on that.
I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I couldn't do it.
So maybe that's what it was. Maybe honestly, everyone's just like everyone's wives are just like, if you don't kill these ostriches, I will stop sleeping with you. We will live together.
I like how every girl's like, I want a guy who's emotional and sensitive. It's like, yeah, wait till that emotional sensitivity comes in the form of a 1-inch little mouse on the floor.
Yeah, no, we're talking like this is always the funny example I like too from the Red Pill Society where like they're like yeah, no, everyone wants the emotional one until like like a killer's in your house. It's like, yeah, no, in that situation, sure, but
Right.
most of the time they want you to be sensitive and vulnerable. They just want you to be capable of killing someone or something.
That's what I should have done when my girl was like, there's a mouse, what do we do? I'm like, maybe we should just be sensitive and vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be emotional.
Maybe
and
we should
just-
ask how it's going and how it's doing.
We should understand that this is a miracle, God's creation of life. All that shit went out the window as soon as it was in her room.
Yeah.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Kill it, kill it, kill it, murder it. It has disease.
That's the thing. It's like you got to be capable of that. Don't worry about the cat, dude. It's
Yeah,
gonna be. It's a part of the pod now.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just scared the government's going to come and kill him one day.
I'm
Poor guy.
Listen, I'm getting pretty attached to this cat now, so I would
Yeah.
be upset if they
That's
did it.
what I
There's no
mean.
reason for him to kill this cat, though. This cat's not causing any harm. It's not sick.
I mean,
It's a healthy looking cat. Look at that fucking fur on it, dude.
no, he's a good
Black
boy.
as shit.
He's a good dude. He's
Yeah.
a good cat.
It's a nice cat.
Tyler has a little black cat running around here
Damn
causing
right we do.
chaos.
Yeah, right. We do. A couple little brothers around.
But yeah, I had to get this mouse out of my girlfriend's room. The ostriches got murdered. Just bad day
It's
for
been a
animals.
bad day.
It's been a bad week for
No, I get
animals,
it, man.
you
You've
know?
had a lot of animal trauma recently.
It's where does it end? You know, I don't because then it's like okay,
So what do you think the next step? Yeah, what do you think the next step is from the ostriches?
from the ostriches, the
Yeah.
next step, Like where do we go from
Because
here?
what you're suggesting is this is a give an inch, take a mile type situation.
Sure.
What's the mile in this situation?
The mile in this situation is they now start knocking on your door being like, hey, what's up with your pets? We're testing them. We're using our standards of testing.
You know what
and then if it doesn't pass their standards of testing, like if my cat is a minor thing, they go, you know what? He's gone. They take him and they put him in a van and they fucking throw him in a chipper and then they use his fur to make a coat or something like that.
Yeah, I don't really know because I think this is like a different legality thing, I would assume.
Yeah.
Than like owning a pet, like a cat, opposed to like, no, you own a farm that's meant to like sell food to people.
I fucking hate this. You know what it really does come down to at the end of the day? It comes down to my hatred of government, of bureaucracy, of soulless, emotionless. Who like these people that killed the ostriches? They were fucking human beings. They're real people. They're people who went in there with a gun and shot these ostriches dead, right? And then they probably went home to their family and had like a nice little steak dinner and went, we had to kill some ostriches in the farm, right? It's this government bullshit. Listen, I live in Canada, okay? Some things I enjoy from the government. I enjoy my free health care as someone who has Crohn's disease, who's had a lot of surgeries that I've never had to pay for. Hey, you know what? I could get behind this. It's only when I can benefit from something that the government gives me. I love it. They send me a check every month. I don't know what I did to get this check. I just get money. The government just sends me money every month.
It's what God did to you, actually. It's not what you did.
They just send me money. I don't know. Sometimes it's from the government of Ontario. Sometimes it's from the government of Canada. I just get a check. I put it into my gambling account and I triple it. Okay. Thank you very much, government, for giving me a bonus.
The government of Ontario stakes your bets. That's sick.
Yeah, we call it a bonus. They give me a bonus.
Yeah.
Every time I get a check in the mail, I go, oh, thank you, free bonus.
Oh, sick.
Thank you. I didn't know you were working with Bulldog.com. Thank you very much, government. That's awesome. This is going right into the account. It's going on the Jets. That's happening tonight. My point is, so there's some things I don't mind about the government. I don't mind the free money they give me. I don't mind my free health care. And listen, at the end of the day, I'm a hypocrite just like everyone else. Everyone on this planet is a fucking hypocrite. At least I have the balls to fucking admit that I'm a hypocrite. I admit that, hey, I could sit here all day and bitch about the government. Yes, I take advantage of their free health care. Yes, I take advantage of their free money. Yes, I take advantage of anything else they probably want to give me for free. They give me free dental care now. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you a lot, government. If you don't make any money, the government will just support you. Yeah. I appreciate that. But now, when it comes to, hey, the government is now going to come in. There's a price to be paid for gambling for free and getting free healthcare. Is these ostriches got to go. These ostriches have to go. Not only do the ostriches have to go, you got to get vaccinated. You got to wear a fucking mask. Okay, government, thank you very much. Thank you for the free health care. I guess I just got to sacrifice these ostriches that live 5 provinces away from me. Hey, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? It is what the fuck it is. But that's my point, is these people who walk around thinking that the government has their best interest at heart.
I don't think they have our best interest.
Fucking hates you.
I don't think they do.
They fucking hate you. The government does not like you unless they're giving me free healthcare or bets to gamble with.
Yeah.
Or free money to gamble with. Okay? That's what besides that, if you're not getting fucking AIDS treatment or betting on the fucking New York Knicks at -4, you are getting fucked over. Period. End of story. End of discussion. The government is coming to kill you, and they will kill you one day. And if they don't kill you, they will lock you in your house until you want to kill yourself. Period. You know this whole thing now about how this MAID thing, how you can the government will just, if you want to kill yourself, they'll just kill you. Do you know there's a waiting list for MAID, like medically assisted death? There's a 3-year waiting period now. Like, how fucking funny is that?
What are the guys have heard about this? What are the qualifications for that? Can you just be depressed and be like, I'm going to kill myself?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you need a doctor's note or something, which is like anyone can get that.
Yeah, is it like getting Adderall? Like anyone's just getting a prescription to die, basically?
Yeah, why not? You know, you just get a doctor's note saying you have a headache, and then you put it in Photoshop and you change it and you say, my patient wants to kill himself. You take it to some government. They put that note in a fucking drawer. Nobody takes that note out for another 5 years. 5 years, hopefully you want to kill yourself more, and hopefully maybe you've changed your decision. But that's the thing. There's a waiting list to kill myself. Why don't I just do it? How is the government going to decide how I kill myself?
Well, I think
killing myself is my God-given right to choose how I want to murder myself. And the government has now decided we're going to do it this way with a little needle. And you be, it's like, no, I'm putting a shotgun in my fucking dick and I'm blowing it off. And then I'm shooting my head off. And my family will find it.
Wait, you're going to shoot your own dick off before you kill yourself? Why are you causing this much pain to yourself before you kill yourself?
Because I deserve it.
Because you deserve it. I get the point.
I want my family to find my fucking shot up body in the bathtub. I'm going out like Kurt Cobain. Smells like Teen Spirit is what the fuck it is.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. What do you got, Tyler? Anything? You got any devil's advocacy here?
No. I mean, listen, again, like I just thought it was crazy that we were coming in defending the ostriches right off the bat. That's not usually my thing, as I'm not an animal activist necessarily. So if an animal's sick, I'm usually like, well, let's just take care of it. Like it's like, there's tons of them.
Yeah.
But like I get what you mean. It's a bit of a government overreach. I would like to look more into the story. I wish you sent an article to begin with, so I could have understood a little more about what was going on. Because I still don't know if like it does seem crazy that they could just walk onto your farm and be like, we're taking care of this. So it feels like there's a little more to this story than like they just showed up to this little farm and we're like, yeah, we're gonna kill your ostriches.
Let me summarize what happened, okay? Well, I'll summarize basically, okay? I'm gonna summarize everything that happened to you, okay? That in the story, all right? Once upon a time, there was a very happy ostrich family. Once upon a time, there was a very happy ostrich farm, okay? And this ostrich farm, once upon a time, had 300 ostriches. And everyone lived happy, and these ostriches were raised by two very loving lesbians. Yeah. I'm assuming.
I'm assuming too.
I'm assuming it's a lesbian.
It's probably lesbian.
Lesbians, like an ostrich is the perfect lesbian animal.
What else would own a lesbian? Or what else would own an ostrich?
Who else would own an ostrich besides lesbians that live in British Columbia, away from everyone?
Yeah.
And the evil government said, "Hey, one ostrich got sick. One ostrich got sick. The shittiest of ostriches got sick." And the government went, you know what? This guy's sick. That must mean all of them are sick. And then the people who raise these ostriches, from little babies to these full, beautiful, majestic birds, to these full, majestic, beautiful creatures, now said, you know what? The government now said, you know what? Nah, all of these guys are gone. They're all gone. And then they went, hey, do we get a say in this? They go, yeah, sure, you can file some paperwork. They filed some paperwork. It got shoved in a fucking refrigerator at some guy's house. It's sitting there. Then they said, hey, you know what? We lost your paperwork. It's frozen. I don't know what's going on. We froze your paperwork. So then, they came in and they shot him with a machine gun. I picture like a guy coming in on a tank. That'd be really funny. Like a tank rolls into this farm and just the guy who murdered these ostriches probably wasn't mentally well. He probably enjoyed it a little too much. That's how I'm picturing it.
Yeah, so I mean, you keep saying it's one guy, which is more fun to think of it. It's just a guy coming in, just mowing him down. I feel like it was a little more controlled than that. It's like, hey, we're gonna put him in an area and we're gonna like put some poison around them or something.
No, it was gunshot. Was it guns? It was guns, bro.
Are you positive?
Yeah, because some of the articles I read said the gunshots were ringing throughout the night. How fucking poetic is that? The neighbors of this farm were like, the gunshots were ringing out.
Oh, this is so interesting.
Throughout the fucking night. Okay, I'm making it known here. The Robert Khakham Show supports the Universal Ostrich Farm Incorporated, run by a Republican billionaire. I am saying it right here, right now, that this PSYOP we support. We support this PSYOP. We support this controlled distraction for division. Yeah. We support it all here. Letting you know right now on the Robert Khakham Show, we support this PSYOP of a farm, this PSYOP news story. How do we know this isn't all AI generated at the end of the day? We don't even know
We don't,
anymore.
but I mean, the more we read on this, there isn't much to be found about what they didn't just do what you said. Like they didn't just show up and be like because they're saying that the birds, like the other birds, were healthy and had herd immunity and could have been used for scientific research. That's another part of this little like kind of article.
There you go. Could have been used as scientific research.
Yeah.
And I love the word they use the word cull. That's some 1984 shit. They got culled. We culled them. And you went in and you fucking massacred them.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what the fuck it is. You didn't cull the ostriches. You went in and you fucking murdered them. You murdered these innocent fucking birds. You killed them, lady. They're dead. The fucking ostriches are dead. The ostriches are gone.
Do you think that this stretches towards people now? It's like if people are too sick, we just kill them?
That's what I mean. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
maybe it could be. It
Why not?
could get there. I like how too. It also says by the call was carried out by professional marksmen, so it was 100%.
The call was carried out by professional marksmen.
Like Mark
Bro.
Wahlberg from Shooter went in there and just picked them all off.
That's what I'm saying, bro. By
With a spotter beside him, you're like 500 meters east.
3 degrees left.
Take him out.
Yeah, they brought in
Take him
fucking
out.
Bradley Cooper, American sniper. They brought in, bro. They brought in Bradley Cooper. They brought in American sniper sitting there on a perch, probably a million miles away, with a spotter, being like, "Okay, yeah, target acquired." There's 300 of them, and they're in like a fenced area. They have nowhere to go.
They should have made a movie about this, dude.
They will. The American ostrich.
No, but I want to see the other side of it from like the snipers for you, like getting ready, like tightening his guns.
Yeah.
you know, like just
No.
like this, like the assassin getting ready to kill.
The movie's gonna be like, it's gonna like the first shot's gonna be a guy. It's gonna cut in on a guy like adjusting his sniper rifle, and then the audience gonna be like, "Ooh, what is he looking at? What's he looking at?" And then the camera's gonna pan. It's just gonna be an ostrich's dumb face, and it just goes
Just
dead.
an ostrich, ostrich throwing up in the field because it's sick.
You just hear a gunshot and blood splatter everywhere, and you're like, okay. And then the camera's gonna zoom out, and you're gonna see there's 299 more ostriches, and you're gonna be like, oh fuck, oh man, and then it's just gonna go. Poof, poof, poof,
Yeah, no, I get it, man.
I love that. A professional marksman. You think this professional marksman they use like fought in like Afghanistan and shot Taliban, and then they brought him in to shoot these ostriches? He's like, oh man, this is just practice for me at this point.
Yeah, no, I have no idea, man. It's you've kind of flipped me on this. Well, not flipped me. You've convinced me of this story though. Of that, like, this could be a big problem, dude.
It's a government overreach.
You know,
dog.
I really try to avoid these thoughts in my brain.
Me too.
Because like I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I'm like, yo, what if they do come for Toulouse? What if they come for this cat?
But you know what? Fuck it, man. I've realized now, we have a platform now, okay? We have a platform, and it is our duty to speak out about things that we find wrong in this world, okay? That is our duty as content creators, as people, as comedians, as local stand-up comedians who perform in Southern
Dude, you're
Ontario.
gonna be in
It is our job to try to make a difference in this world as no-name loser comedians, okay?
If you ever win like a Juno Award or something, you're gonna be insufferable on that
Dude,
stage, dude.
As soon as this
Like
podcast...
2025, I want to take you back to the BC Ostrich Farm.
a Juno Award. There's nobody in the audience. It's going to be a virtual Juno Award.
Sorry, but you know what? When you win something like an Oscar in America after the Juno Awards, after you've done the Canadian circuit, dude, like you're gonna be insufferable talking about this ostrich farm. I'm gonna be there in the front row, dude. I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be like,
It's just going to be you.
yeah.
It's just going to be you. Robert was not here to accept this award as he is paying his respects for the ostrich farm that got murdered.
Read off cue cards, something you've written to me about the ostrich farm.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the guy. But apparently, some people have been like taking a stance, and they've been going to like the CFI, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. They've been going to like their offices and throwing ostrich eggs at the doors, which is pretty fucking funny in my opinion.
What I just don't understand is what is the like financial motive? Like what is the, because like I would imagine like the food inspection is kind of trying to be like, okay, like what's most profitable in their decision making though, because it is a massive business.
No, their job is like this is the biggest thing about the government is anything they do is always under the banner of this is for your safety. That's how they get away with so much shit.
It's marketed that way.
They get away with, so their marketing here was, we're killing these ostriches to prevent avian bird flu.
So you think it was
you safe? To keep you safe, these ostriches gotta go.
So you think like they just kind of like missed the mark on what people would like and dislike? Is that the?
I mean, they don't give a shit what people like or dislike.
No, but you're saying, but like, no, because I agree with you. It's like they're gonna try and like frame this like we're doing this for you. Do you think that they were framing it that way, and then they kind of were like, oh shit, we were wrong. Like people don't like that we just went in and killed these ostriches. Do you think it was just like a miscue?
They don't give a shit. That professional marksman, Bradley Cooper. They used fucking Bradley Cooper from American Sniper sitting there, popping off these ostriches one by one. That guy was probably getting flashbacks. Every time he saw the face of an ostrich, he just saw a Taliban fighter. Yeah. And he goes, holy fuck, there he is. It's Bin Laden. Get him. It's him. It's fucking him. He's freaking out. He's perched up on a fucking ridge 25 miles away. And he's like, target spotted, target acquired, jihadi in my sights.
Yeah.
Gone. Bang.
He killed
Dead.
Bin Laden 300 times that day.
Dead. Every ostrich was another Taliban fighter in his eyes. Every ostrich was another terrorist I'm just thinking that's really funny. He's just crying but he doesn't even see the ostrich's faces. He just sees like some guy wrapped in a turban or something, and he's like, "There he is, 9/11. He did it. It's him."
That's how they trained him.
Yeah. Professional marksman. What if this was his training? What if he was like, "If you don't kill these ostriches, we're not sending you to Iraq."
Yeah, it was like an initiation thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, the government they don't give a shit of what we like or dislike. Their thing is, we're doing this because it needs to be done. Yeah, fucking Nazi pieces of shit. This is what the fuck you guys, this is what it's come to now. This is what it's come to. You just coming in and killing my fucking ostriches. God damn it. You're coming in, you're culling them. Sorry. You're culling my ostriches, okay? Come in and cull my cat. I dare you. Listen. Sometimes I think about, you ever have those man moments where you think about if someone broke into your place, what you would do, like how you would save the world?
Yeah, every day.
Every day. Sometimes I'm in the shower and I'm like, I start thinking about if someone was trying to break into my house, how I would defend myself. Here's how I would defend myself. Ready? I have a 22 pellet gun, okay? Not a real gun. It's one that shoots those metal pellets. Yeah. It's a single shot. You have to open the barrel and load it like a musket. It's like a single. You have to open the barrel.
But you're protected.
You put a little pellet in. Now, what's in the locker room downstairs in storage? So I don't even really have it.
What's the point of that?
I don't have it readily available to me.
You just have it out there for other people.
I'd go get it. If
someone breaks into your apartment,
someone's breaking in my condo. Hey, excuse me a minute.
1,000-foot apartment.
Yeah,
you're like, yeah, he'll take a while.
Excuse me, I have to go down to my storage locker on the basement floor to go get.
It says to be a fair fight.
My point is, okay, I have this pellet gun. Okay, I have a fishing knife by Rapala. I have a Rapala fishing knife used to technically skin a salmon. And then I have a actual fucking 6-inch knife. Okay, I got a knife. I got these are my weapons of choice. And I have a metal baseball bat, technically used for women's softball. But I have a bat. All right, and I also have a pistol that shoots yellow BB. It's a BB gun. I have a yellow BB gun. These are my weapons when someone comes into my place. So if the government wants to come in and try to take my cat away from me, just know that I have a pellet gun, I have a fishing knife, and I have a BB gun, and I will fight to the death with these weapons. Okay, I will use these weapons to defend my cat. Is my point. Or if someone's coming in to steal my my PlayStation or something, my Nintendo Switch, yeah, I'd die for my Nintendo Switch.
Sure,
you know. I part of me wanted to, like, when my girlfriend had the mouse in the room, I'm like, you know what? I have that gun in my storage locker. I'm just gonna run home. I'm gonna drive 20 minutes home, come back. We'll shoot it. Bring one pellet, and if I miss, I gotta go back and get another one. Come back again. Anyways, look, the moral of this podcast, okay, to sum it all up, because I like this. We do a little moral at the end of the show. The moral of the story is, guys, listen, take care of yourselves, okay? Don't rely on anybody to fucking take care of you. Not the government, not your mom, even though I do, not your sister, not your step sibling. You gotta have your own independence. You gotta be able to look after yourself and take care of yourself. When all shit hits the fan, the only person you can rely on is you. You are the only person that is able to take care of yourself how you know how, and take care of your family. Hug your family tight tonight, because we're going down a dark, dark road. Hug your families. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of each other. Be nice to your fellow human beings, because you don't know what the fuck they're going through, okay? Be nice to yourselves. Be nice to everybody around you. And listen, if the government, to quote the words of the amazing, fabulous Ronald Reagan, okay? The worst words you can hear is, "Hi, I'm the government and I'm here to help." Direct quote from Ronald Reagan, absolute gangster. Probably as corrupt as all the other fucking politicians out there, but it's still a pretty solid quote. That's my goal. Is one day I want a good quote. You know, I want people to quote my shit, all right? Here's my quote for you guys, all right? My quote of the day, okay? Don't rely on anyone.
Robert Khakham.
Robert Khakham, circa 2025 November.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back next week. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Comment below. Share it to your friends. The pod's starting to do well. Some shorts are doing really well. Share it. Subscribe. We need you guys. Support the show. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your week. Love you. Goodbye. Thank you.